Hear the whistle sound as we go from town to town. Let's take a ride on a train. Fields of wheat pass by and the mountains rising high. From Mexico to northern Maine.
Steam locomotives.
Train, I've got a ticket to ride upon it. Dream. Little children, get on board. Little children, get on board. Little children, there's room for many a more. Little children, get on board. Little children, get on board. Little children, there's room for many a more. Little children, get on board. Little children, get on board. Little children, there's room for many a more. Little children, get on board. Little children, get on board. Little children, there's room for many a more. Get on board. Little children, get on board. Little children, get on board. Little children, there's room for many a more.
We're at the Hesston Steam Museum in LaPorte, Indiana. Today, Hesston's head engineer, Ted Rita, is in the cab of his favorite locomotive, the Shay. The Shay was invented way back in 1880 by a man named Ephraim Shay. 2,771 Shays were built between 1882 and 1945. Almost 100 are still running, most in tourist railroads like here at the Hesston Steam Museum. On most steam engines, the fire heats the water in the boiler, which creates steam. The steam pressure pushes a piston back and forth in a sideways or horizontal motion. The piston is attached to drive rods, which are attached to the drive wheels. The piston powers the drive rods, which turn the drive wheels, and the locomotive moves. So the power comes from the horizontal or sideways thrusts of the piston. On Shays, the steam pressure powers 3 pistons that move up and down, or vertically, rather than sideways or horizontally like other steam locomotives. That's way too complicated for me. Let's just say the power on a Shay comes from up and down or vertical motion, and on other steam locomotives, the power comes from back and forth or horizontal motion. Ted Rita loves driving the Shay, and the folks love riding in the open-air cars behind the Shay. This number 7 Shay was built by Lima Locomotive Works of Lima, Ohio in 1927. It has 12 wheels and 6 axles and weighs 67 tons. It's the biggest locomotive at Hesston. The next size is called narrow gauge. That's the track Ted is driving the Shay on. It measures 42 inches between the rails. This is the size you usually see at kiddielands and amusement parks. It's called quarter-inch scale, and the track measures 12 inches between the rails. The smallest live steam trains at Hesston are 1/8 inch scale trains. They run on rails that are only 5 inches apart. Don't let the small size fool you. They may be small, but they can pull a heavy load. As we look at the Shay coming down the track, the boiler is offset to the right of center to balance the cylinders on the left. Shays burn coal, oil, or wood. Shays are easy to work on because the cylinders and running gears are exposed and easy to reach. To keep the shay running smoothly, Ted oils the gears on his shay every 5 miles. The best side to watch a shay is from the left side, because that's where all the action is. You get to see the pistons moving the gears, drive shafts, and wheels, and see and hear the steam hissing. The right side of the shay, called the wrong side by shay fans, is pretty boring as not much is going on.
The end.